Jack.
What up, Internet? It's Dom and Dan with our informative weekly DVD review show like always.
How's it going, Internet?
Dan reviewed something not so shitty this week.
Yeah, it's actually probably the best movie I've seen since I've been on the DVD review show so far.
Yeah. So this week, me and Dan reviewed X-Men Origins Wolverine. This is the first in what is supposedly going to be a whole string of origin movies for the X-Men. I'm actually really excited to, because I heard about the X-Men Origin Storm project and some other movies, and this could really be something great for the Marvel movie studio. It's going to be, honestly, I have my personal feelings about those X-Men movies. I didn't really like them because they messed with the canon a lot and screwed with characters, and everything felt forced, and a lot of stories just got really just hacked to pieces.
But what would you think about the story in this movie? Like, I think it got kind of hacked to pieces in this movie too.
Like all things they do on the silver screen, it got hacked to pieces from the comic book transition. But
yeah.
Honestly, I give this movie a 4 out of 5 because the creative license they took with the film wasn't that bad, actually. I mean, they changed some things, but I was okay with it. But I'll let you talk about the bullet.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a part in the story where,
This is a spoiler, so anyone who hasn't seen the movie yet or doesn't really want to know,
yeah, you should turn off this, right now.
Just turn the volume down, and then we'll do this when you say.
Because I was remembering back to the X-Men movies when I saw the X-Men movies when they came out, the new ones, when Hugh Jackman was playing Wolverine and everything, and I was like, well, if this was set before all those movies, like, why the hell doesn't he remember? Well, apparently he gets his memory erased. How? Well, they take adamantium bullets in a gun.
The rarest metal on Earth.
Yeah, and they take these adamantium bullets and they shoot him, right? And they were not trying to really
with like
kill
a 357
him.
Magnum.
The guy was like, yeah, he'll probably heal, but the memories won't. And it was like, well, if his memories don't heal, wouldn't he be like wiped, like clean slate, like infant status, like wouldn't be able to speak or even like,
I don't know,
communicate?
Man. I'm not an expert on amnesia, but I always thought that was kind of a weird thing about
I don't know.
Wolverine.
I thought it was pretty contrived, but you know what? Overall, the movie was great. I thought great action scenes.
I think it's going to have, for continuity's sake, it's going to drive in well with those movies. And
yeah.
I hope someday to have children and show these to them, and maybe they'll love the hell out of them. And so
yeah, maybe
it'll make me respect them that much better, because I'm just coming from it from a really, I'm unbiased already, because I know what I like, and so when you make something that I don't like, that's different from what I liked before, I'm probably not going to like it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't see a Stan Lee cameo in this one.
Yeah, so actually me and Dan are going to pose this question to any of our watchers who have also seen this. If you watch it and you see any sort of cameo from Stan Lee anywhere, please tell us, because to my knowledge he's been in almost all of the Marvel movies, but I didn't really see anything with Stan Lee in it. In this movie,
I don't remember seeing him at all. So if you
he could easily be in the bar or something. Just post.
Give us some feedback.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the things in the movie. Gambit. What'd you think of I love the action scenes with Gambit.
Yeah, I was always a fan of the character. When I was a kid, about the X-Men. Gambit, is throwing the playing cards that explode or charged with energy somehow.
But what do you think about the actor?
The actor,
I thought he was kind of blasé.
Well, I don't know. I thought it was just cool to see the character.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
thought it was a really good movie. I give it 4 out of 5 too. Why? Because I always was a fan of Wolverine of the X-Men.
Wolverine and Gambit are some big fan favorites, and so for them to get a chance to be in the movie, that was cool. I mean, Wolverine's been there since day one, but for Gambit to get in there, a couple other ones that are some villains that people have liked. We saw Blob.
The Blob was cool.
The Blob was pretty funny, and how he developed an eating disorder over time. I kind of liked that. And also Deadpool. They introduced him in the movie, and it was played by, God, I keep looking up this actor's name. He's the guy who played Van Wilder, and he's a real smart ass, and like women our age go crazy for him for some reason. But I actually like him as an actor. But in this movie he played Deadpool, and if Dan doesn't really know who Deadpool is, but in the comics, he's a real smart ass himself. and the special effects they made for his fighting style with the swords and the action sequences in this movie, I just thought were great.
Yeah.
Sabretooth in this movie, they used a different actor from X-Men 1,
Yeah.
but it was a better choice for sure.
Oh yeah, and Sabretooth is pretty impressive how, you know,
Special effects.
he's jumping around and running around on all fours like a saber-tooth cat or something.
I like for comic book continuity that they stuck with having Wolverine have the bone claws from as one of his original powers.
Yeah. I always thought, like, those were always added to him when they gave him the adamantium skeleton.
See, because in the comic book, at one point, Magneto rips out Wolverine's skeleton out of his body, just tears it right out of his body, and, like, everyone thinks Wolverine's dead, but they, like, scoop him up, and because he's such a badass, they, like, with modern medical technology, you know, they put, like, you know, calcium injections and all that. He actually regrew his bones, and then, chink, he, like, pushed out bone, and then
bone claws.
I think, and then eventually he got his hands on either his skeleton or he got his hands on more adamantium, and he went ahead and went through that horrible procedure again. Which honestly, I think getting amnesia would be the only upside. The only upside to getting amnesia would be forgetting that horrible fucking process.
Yeah, they didn't look too friendly.
It did not look too pleasant.
It looked about as invasive as it gets.
I mean, I would rather have a colonoscopy with like a 15-inch pipe than what that guy got.
Yeah.
So, what else do we have to really say about the movie, Dan?
Oh, watch it.
Watch
you know,
it.
this is one of the few movies that, you know...
So, I'm going to talk a little bit about everything here. It comes in a sleeve. I bought it for $22 at Target. You know, no sales tax in Oregon. Came with a $5 instant rebate on some Gillette Quattro razors if you are into getting some razors so you can shave your, you know, chops to look like Hugh Jackman, or if you just want to be clean cut.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. I probably should utilize that. I'm getting a little scruffy myself. Damn, we're both looking a little scruffy, actually.
Yeah.
Also, this came with a digital copy, and this isn't just any digital. I mean, a lot of times they tell you it's a digital copy, and it's just good for like Zoom or some weird ass like.
Uh-oh, Dom.
Media.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, don't. It came in recycled packaging.
Oh, yeah.
It cost all that money and came in recycled packaging?
Apparently.
It takes 33% less plastic to make this.
Yeah, but you have to pay just as much, apparently.
Well, it did come with a digital
well.
copy for my iPod. So if you are one of those kind of people who likes to get a digital copy with their DVD so they can take it everywhere and just, you know, straight MP4 it, you know, without making some sort of third-party pirate software, then do so. I mean, and it's legal, and you don't have to feel bad. All the right people are getting paid. I believe in copyright for at least this shit, man, because hopefully Hollywood keeps making good movies if I support good movies. But unfortunately, we buy a lot of shitty movies around here.
Yeah.
So, you know, anyway, what else came out this week? Oh, yeah. Me and Dan also picked up Season 2 of Transformers, Volume 1 of Season 2. Apparently that's going to be a very large season. We're going to review that at some point soon.
At some point.
Was there anything else we picked up? Oh, I also picked up this week Season 4 of It's Always Sunny. And today is Monday, and tonight is a big night for television. Okay, last week we told you about Heroes. It's also going to be House. It's going to be 2.5 Men, Castle, and Greek if you're into that. And let's see, there's a whole bunch of cool shows on tonight. I'm sure I'm missing a lot, but next week I don't really know what's on the hit parade. I'll post something in the sidebar, or it'll be down here or over here for you, depending on what viewing screen you're looking at on YouTube. If you have anything for us, as always, you know, send it in to us. We got a couple of requests, so we're getting email from people, so that's really great. So as always, I'm Dom,
And I'm Dan.
we watch shitty movies,
So you don't have to.